Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Linton Vanderstein checking in today from San Francisco. I'm traveling a little bit, seeing some family, and talking to people about Brand Online 365 wherever I go. And I'm excited about the platform that we're rolling out here with Brand Online 365 because it's such a simple conversation to have. You can take it with you wherever you go. It's a digital product, and we've already got people joining us from all around the globe. Today is Monday, I believe it is June 30th. Getting ahead of myself here. We're almost into July. It's June 30th. It's almost 6 p.m. here on the west coast of California, but we know we've got people from all time zones that are joining us with the Brand Online 365 community. So we want to try and be respectful of everybody's time. We're going to get right into the content of tonight's call. But before I do, just wanted to make a quick reminder here that the corporate call is starting here right now. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and send out a couple quick text messages, maybe an email or Facebook. Or if you have your own personalized app, you could go in there. I should say, if you had your own personalized app, would it be of value to you right at this moment to go in and send out a quick notification that would go live on all of the people's phones or mobile devices that had your app on it, and they would get the update? That's what we're doing here with Brand Online 365. That technology is available to all of us here now, and Wendy and I are extremely excited about that because we've had our own team app built now for some time, and we've been practicing and doing some live demos with the notifications. Joshua Beistle, the president and one of the co-founders and visionary founders of BrandOnline 365, along with Randall Williams, has been doing demonstrations of that technology since we started talking about this, since they first rolled out the platform not that long ago. So we're here still at the beginning with BrandOnline 365. We are truly moving out of the pre-launch phase, out of the beta testing phase, if you will. We're moving into live action here with BrandOnline 365, and we've got a number of stories coming to you in regards to what the technology can do, how it's working for people already, not only the technology of being able to have your own personalized app and be able to do the other things that BrandOnline 365 has offered already and will be offering in the future, but also some of the stories about the people who came on here with us at the beginning. However they heard about it, they saw the vision, they've taken action, and we've already got some success stories. So tonight's call is going to be fairly short and to the point. We've got a success story we want to talk to you about right at the beginning, but then we want to get into some updates. We want to get some dates shared with you. Most notably, we want to get the rollout of this week's training schedule, what's going to be happening from corporate this week, but then also moving into the month of July. We know it's kind of the heart of the summer, and we know that a lot of people are traveling and doing stuff, but I tell you, it is an awesome, awesome time to be in business, to be alive, and to be sharing about the Brand Online 365 message. As I was saying earlier, Wendy and I, originally out of San Francisco, we moved to San Diego a year and a half ago. I'm back visiting San Francisco right now on business and a little bit of family stuff, but Wendy's heading up the ship out of our home office in San Diego, and we are so grateful that we found the industry of direct sales and network marketing. We were looking for something like Brand Online 365 ever since we got involved in network marketing and direct sales. We weren't sure exactly what we were looking for, but when we sat down with Josh Beistle and Randall Williams about, maybe about 4 months ago, we heard about what they were doing. They couldn't talk about it much, but they were in development for over a year. And then we heard about the very beginning phases of the rollout. We said, we don't know exactly what you guys are going to roll out, but we want to know, because what you're saying makes sense to us, because we've been in the field of direct sales and network marketing for as long as we have. We've been doing what we've been doing for as long as we have, and we know that we need to learn more. We know that it's not this or that nowadays it's this and that you need to be versed in all areas of marketing if you really do expect to succeed in any business, really, whether it's a brick and mortar or an internet-based business or a network marketing or direct sales, affiliate marketing. You need to be versed in this stuff, and you need to be on the cutting edge, because if you're not, you're probably slipping behind in your customers' eyes, whether they're willing to tell you that or not, whether they even know that or not. They're going to go to the place where they have easy accessibility, where they have ease of use where they have the ability to connect with you and find out more about what you're doing. And that's really the ultimate crux of the message here with Brand Online 365. Whatever it is that you are excited about, we want to help you with that. We want to help you with a way that you can roll it out in a very fun, friendly, and simple way. And that's what Brand Online 365 does. So I'm going to get out of the way here and just say welcome to the Monday night corporate update call. Again, Linton Vandersteen. I'm going to hand it over to my amazing wife, Wendy, who has some things to share of her own. And then she's going to bring on a great success story. And then ultimately, she's going to share J. Joshua Beistle with you all and all of us to hear about more about what's happening at corporate, the updates, and etc. So take it away, Wendy.
Fantastic, Linton. Well, congratulations, everybody, for being here. And I'm excited because we are seeing great movement each and every day with the new items that we're seeing coming out of the corporate office. So before we get into all the updates, I want to say congratulations, everyone at corporate. And Linton and I want to say congratulations to Scott Harris, who's really gotten to work with Brand Online 365. Scott has a full plate. He's a manager of a huge, massive, big box company. He's got tons of people that are looking up to him and he's responsible for, and he's an incredible husband, and he is also leading a team of a few hundred people here at Brand Online 365. Well, I wanted to bring Scott Harris onto the line because Scott has already gotten his first 3, a minimum of at least 3. That's our first goal here at Brand Online 365. The goal is to help each and every person to bring on their first 3 monthly subscriptions at the same or higher level that they're at. And that way we get that person into profitability. It's all about profitability, right? So the company has just launching over the last couple of weeks, and you're going to see more adjustments, and you're going to be hearing from our president in just a moment. But in the upcoming month, before you get your first monthly subscription hitting your credit card, our goal is for each and every one of you to share this and refer a minimum of 3 so that you can use your commissions to pay for your next monthly subscription. And the brilliance of this compensation plan, there was so many thoughtful parts really put into getting you into success and getting you into productivity, getting you into profitability. So Scott understands this compensation plan, and boy, is he working it. So without further ado, I'd love to bring Scott Harris to the line. Let me just make sure to unmute him here. Scott, you are now unmuted, and if you can just come to the line and just briefly share with us in about 2 minutes or less your quick story about not only working with warm market, but what are you doing to apply the principles of attraction marketing to grow your team internationally. With that, congratulations, Scott. Take it away. All right, Scott, I have just unmuted you. All right, well, unfortunately, Scott, I have not been able to unmute you. I mean, I have unmuted you, but we can't hear you. So maybe we'll wrap back around at the end of the call, but we just want to say congratulations. And because I know Scott's story, we'll wrap around at the end. And if we can't get him on the line, then I'll share his story. Oh, here you are. All right, great, Scott.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you great.
I'm sorry, I had it muted myself. So thanks, Linton and Wendy. Hello, everybody on the webinar. I appreciate the nice introduction. Well, to start off, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Scott Harris. I've been involved with Brand Online right from the start, just out of the gate. Prior to Brand Online, I've been with a number of network marketing and affiliate marketing companies over the past like 10 to 12 years. So I've learned a great deal in that time frame. From day one, when he shared this opportunity with me, I instantly could identify and see the potential of how easy this would be to share with anyone out there, and how they could plug in, share the opportunity, share the Brand Online 365 mobile apps, as well as share their own business app, and most importantly, have fun doing it. So I've really enjoyed aligning myself with the wonderful leadership from Wendy and Linton, and so sharing apps is what we already do naturally, so why not get paid for it? As a matter of fact, it was just Saturday night. I was sitting with my wife Lisa and a number of friends at a house close by, and sure enough, everybody got out their mobile phone at some point and were kind of playing around on their mobile phone, and the subject of apps came up, and they were just, naturally sharing apps, and I just kind of sat back and watched the whole thing, and I kind of just had a nice smile, and I just see how easy this is to share, and that's what I generally do. When I first plugged in to BrandOnline 365, I just got on the webinars, kind of got active, learned the business, and then started sending out my 7 invites every other day. But it wasn't until I started to connecting with people all over the globe through Skype, through LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and various social sites that I've been able to grow a team relatively quickly. So it's reached up in the couple hundreds now, and although another way that I've been doing that is through blogging and YouTube, and it's really grown, quite drastically in the past few months. I've connected and expanded with the team internationally with the leadership of Ellis Li and his team in South Africa. Ellis, you're crushing it over there. Keep it up. And also Yogesh Gurung from India. You guys are doing awesome, so definitely keep it up. But now with the sales funnel and the app builder, it's going to be easier than ever. So I'm super pumped about this super trend that we're all in front of. And with that, Wendy, I'll let you take back the call here.
Fantastic, Scott. And I love that you are building a team, not just from warm marketing and getting together, you and your wife with friends and sharing, as people are playing with their mobile app, saying, hey, what if you could get paid to do what you're already doing right in front of my own eyes? But also sharing by applying the skills that you've learned over the years that, guess what? J. Joshua Beistle is going to be sharing how do we get more leads, get more traffic, get more customers via blogging and via the different techniques that Scott is already using. So I'm super excited about what BrandOnline 365 is bringing to the market, what we've already seen, and about this week, and what we're going to continue to see as you see this company come to fruition with all the things that they've promised that they are going to deliver. We're seeing them come alive, and we're so excited. So without further ado, thank you so much, Scott. I'd like to bring the man of the hour onto the line. And boy, I'll tell you, what got our attention was first we heard about J. Joshua Beistle through Randall Williams, who is the co-founder of BrandOnline. But we started hearing about J. Joshua. Number one, he has created tens of thousands of customers for himself over the years. And we thought, man, if we could teach people how to get customers, that would really give people, empower people. Now, he's also created millions of dollars on Facebook. He's owned several companies. This is not his first rodeo. He knows what he's doing. He's done it before, and he's doing it again, and we all get to be a part of it. And he's always ahead of the trends. He's always in front of the next big thing. And so this is the biggest transfer of wealth in our lifetime that we're going to be able to participate in. You got to grab a hold of it and get to work now, because if you don't get to work now, it's just gonna be like one of those other opportunities where it just goes right past you. So without further ado, I'd love to bring our president and our top mentor trainer to the line, J. Joshua Beistle.
Awesome, Wendy. Thank you so much for that kind introduction. And I got to tell you, this has been without a doubt one of the busiest months of my life. And we've had so much fun here with BrandOnline 365. We've had 2 live events. We've had, jam-packed webinars with standing room only. People piping in conference calls. We've had a lot happen in the last 30 days, but I'm even more excited about the next 30 days. And I want to share with everyone, and they've asked me to keep it fairly brief tonight, so I'll try to keep it under an hour, Wendy, if I can. But I want to share with everyone some of the big things that are happening starting this week and over the next 30 days to really help everyone not only get their own app and start sharing that app and have the ability to start marketing to their new list, but also to start making money. First and foremost, let's get an update on the sales funnel. We've had a lot of feedback from the field. You'll notice some subtle differences if you're really going through it. We're now asking for first name and email on the first page of the sales funnel. So the very first step of the sales funnel, we're now asking for first name and email address, and you will be able to see those leads coming into your back office here. The data is there. Some of you have already started marketing and you've got leads coming in there. I'm going to get that turned on so that you can see those leads coming through in your back office here. Hopefully this week that should get done. We already have our first couple of sales come through the sales funnel, so we're really excited about that. And the other big thing that I want to make sure that everybody hears loud and clear is that our very first app builder training is going to be in less than 48 hours. It's going to be Wednesday, which is July 2nd, 2014. This is for all of our paid members at any level. So all of our paid members at any level are going to get access to that call, and it's going to be this Wednesday live at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the call will be recorded, and it will be available in your back office. So let's talk a little bit about those of you here on our leadership call. Maybe you're still kicking the tires. Maybe you're still trying to see if BrandOnline365 is the right company for you. I can tell you right now, you want to get started. There are some specials ending today. So immediately after this call, you are going to want to get back in touch with the person who invited you to BrandOnline365 and let them know that you're ready to take your business and take your entrepreneurial activities to the next level, because we are going to be kicking off some powerful training starting this Wednesday, July 2nd, 2014, and that's going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And by the way, after that training call, you'll still have a little bit of time to invite guests out to our live business overview and company overview call, which is going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time this Wednesday, July 2nd, which is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So really, really big. A couple of other updates, and for some of you, you're already well past this. We've been texting and talking to people all day long. But in your back office, if you are a paid member and you've already upgraded your account, you will have a new product tab, and that new product tab is there to get you access to the app builder, which you're going to want to have for the Wednesday call. Because on the Wednesday call, we are going to go through step by step building your app, and we are going to take questions on that call. We're going to answer as many as we can on that call, and I'm really excited because we should have many of you get at least halfway, if not even more, through the process of building your app on that call live. And we will have support teams standing by all of this week except for the holiday July 4th. To assist you with any technical questions that you might have. And Wendy, Linton, and for all the rest of you on the team, here's what I really think we should be focusing on as a group. Number one, we want to get as many of our members to build their app as fast as possible. And let me tell you 3 reasons why. Number one, because if you're marketing any brick and mortar business, any networking business, any marketing business, and any business, any entrepreneurial activity, and you're not using a mobile app in your marketing funnel, then you are absolutely missing it. In fact, one of the other updates we're going to be doing here on step 1 of the sales funnel is the very first email that every one of your prospects get is really going to encourage them to download the app Team Connect 365, which of course is our company app. And that will allow us to have a secondary layer of communication for all of the prospects coming through the corporate sales funnel that we're providing to all of you. So really, really important. And also for those of you, Scott, I know you talked about it, you're connecting with people on LinkedIn and Facebook, you're doing everything a good marketer should do to get the word out and generate leads. And I just want to mention for all of you marketing, when you are generating leads, when you're getting connections in LinkedIn, when you're getting people to direct message you with questions on Facebook, one of the things you should always be looking to do with your prospects is invite them out to one of our company calls so that they can, and specifically the ones that are opportunity and corporate overview calls, so that they can really see for themselves the big picture of what we're doing. Let us do the telling and selling for you, and at the same time, make sure they download the app. Find out if they've got an Android phone or an iPhone, and get them to download the app prior to those live webinars, because nothing really proves the efficacy of this technology like getting the app in their hand. And the more prospects you get for BrandOnline365 who have downloaded our Team Connect 365 app, who are getting mobile messages, the more results you're going to get from the list that you're building and the people that you're referring. And the same thing is true. all of you need to get your app built for your business, and we're going to be covering that on the Wednesday call. Now, all of our Game Changer members, you're going to want to be looking out for a special email if you haven't already done so. Our design team is really doing amazing things to help all of our Game Changer members get the graphics, custom design graphics built for their app. And Wendy and Linton, I think you two have been getting some pretty nice designs coming back at you, really trying to get your vision into the graphics of the app. So if you're a Game Changer customer, you're going to want to make sure that you're looking for that email. Fill out the form. It's not daunting. It's just name, email address, phone number, Facebook link. It shouldn't take you more than 5 or 6 minutes to fill out, and you can scan it and email it, or you can fax it in. Either way, we want to help all of you at any level complete your app, get your app out to the public as soon as possible so that you can really start penetrating and getting all the benefits of having your own business app. So, Wendy, I'm hoping that we've got a little bit of time for a couple of questions. I know you had mentioned some earlier, and if you've got some questions that I can answer, that would be fantastic. We want to make sure that we keep in touch with everybody here on the call. Wendy might have taken a coffee break.
Fantastic.
There you are.
No, I'm not taking a coffee break. I'm just taking notes.
Here was the joke. You would never expect me to be done in 10 minutes. So it's impossible.
I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a record.
Awesome.
You know what? You guys are doing an amazing job. And you know what? I am excited because really, with very little direction, you guys came out with some incredible graphics for Linton and I as we are we've submitted our appropriate forms for the Game Changer products that corporate puts the stuff to the products together for you. So, you know, there are so many reasons. We can't wait to share our website, blog, lead generation, and you know, many of you have already seen our app, but we're making some adjustments to it. And once we get that into the hands of everybody, everybody is going to want the Game Changer. And you know what? They're going to have to pay $3,000 because they're going to miss out on this special. So we really want to encourage everybody to take a leap of faith. It is incredible what this company is doing and what they're providing for $19.97, but that ends tonight. So you've got to get back in touch with the leader that invited you, let them know that you want to take advantage, save $1,000 tonight and get that Game Changer, because you will be impressed with everything that comes with that package. Not only are you going to get, you know, the blog and the website and the lead generation that's provided, and your awesome app that's going to be far superior than what you could probably build on your own, that's for sure, especially with the graphics alone. But you're going to get all the education, and that education is priceless. So with that, I think you covered a lot of what we're expecting and what we're excited for. 2 webinars on Wednesday. Before you guys hit the picnics going on, at least here in the United States and probably anywhere because it is summertime, you want to get on those Wednesday webinars. Build big, have at least 5 guests on that 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9 o'clock on the East Coast business opportunity webinar, because Jay Joshua is going to do all the selling, all the talking and sharing of all the stories and how this is going to benefit each and every person that you know that's an entrepreneur, business person, network marketer, affiliate marketer, what have you. So allow him to share the business. There's no one better to put someone in your business for you than Jay Joshua Beistle. So you really want to get a lot of people onto that webinar, but don't miss the earlier webinar, because that's going to be the very first training. And believe me, you can go back there and play with the buttons right now, and we have people that are doing that. They're super excited. We did a training on Saturday, Linton and I, and I'll tell you, we've got so many people playing with the buttons, and they're just blown away with our product. There's so much value to it. So but if you don't know what each of those buttons are for, then you're going to be missing out on a lot of the extra bells and whistles that you could be adding to your app. So make sure you're on that training as well. And with that, we're just super excited to help everyone get their 3. The 30-day countdown has begun, and we want to make sure that each and every one of you is profitable before your first subscription gets charged again. So if that's our goal for you, you've got to raise raise up your hand and let us know that you're ready to come get to work so that you can get financially free, so that you can get your time freedom back in your life, and so that we can get you profitable, and we can create a story out of you getting started now and what we can do with you in the first 30 days. So with that, I'm going to bring on my husband, Linton, to close out the webinar tonight. And we just thank our president, J. Joshua Beistle, for thinking of everything. We're super excited for all the lead gen that's coming forward and the little changes, the subtle changes you're making. And we look forward to being able to see those leads as we lead people to that sales funnel showing up in our back office this week. Thanks so much. And with that, I'll pass to Linton.
All righty. Thanks, Wendy. And thank you so much, J. Joshua Beistle, for coming on this evening. We know that you and Randall have been burning the candle at both ends for really months and months now to get to where we are. I've personally been around the technology sector really my entire life. I was born and raised up in I was born in Canada, but I was raised up in Northern California and spent my entire really adult life starting in the Silicon Valley, then moving to San Francisco. And I was around, some startups 20 years ago, one of them which turned out to be Yahoo, and been around some of the biggest companies in the world in the technology space, but then got into network marketing and direct sales, with Wendy about 13 years ago. And we started with a service-based platform, a company that was very successful at what they do. They're still around, but we saw some trends, and we've seen a few come and go, and we've missed a few, to be quite honest. And when we first sat down with Jay Joshua and Randall Williams, and they laid out the vision of this company, really the culmination of more than 50 years of internet entrepreneurship, experience in network marketing, direct sales, affiliate marketing, all coming together with the BrandOnline365 message. Our eyes just got bigger and bigger, and they have continued to do so. And being around Jay Joshua and Randall on a regular basis, I tell you, it expands your vision. It has expanded our vision, bigger than we ever thought it would get, in terms of the ability to seamlessly, easily, and in a fun way, like Scott shared, in a fun way, share a marketing message, whatever that message is. And we've got other things that are rolling out within the platform, the ability to share games and mobile apps, like Scott was saying, and I want to congratulate Scott as well, Scott Harris out of the United States, and his team, led by Ellis Li out of South Africa, and the other leaders that he has brought into the fold here already. I want to commend them on their vision, but they know, just like we do, that the vision is only just getting started. And if you know anything about this type of a trend, you're going to want to learn more about it. And the only way really to do that, like Josh said, is to really, get your package, get enrolled with your sponsor's link, whoever invited you, get your upgrade done, whatever package, whatever level you're comfortable with, whatever works for your budget and your situation right now. But most importantly, get educated on exactly what all the excitement is around mobile apps and the ability to share the way that we do within this platform, because I'll tell you, communication is king, and whoever learns how to communicate the best in life really goes the farthest. And so that's a philosophy that we have lived by, and now that we have this incredible platform of BrandOnline365 and the community that we're building around it, I tell you, we are very, very excited. I know a lot of you on the line are as well. Make sure you get this recording out. It's going to be available in the back office under recorded webinars. If they weren't on the call, make sure they get on, because they're going to want to hear about what's happening within the platform. So the call to action here is make sure you get enrolled, get registered for the upcoming webinars. If you're already part of BrandOnline365, if you've already upgraded and you haven't yet done so, do that tonight before the end of this incredible promotion. Get the Game Changer pack for $1,000 off before midnight tonight, and then make sure that you have downloaded the Team Connect 360 BrandOnline Team Connect 365 app from whatever mobile device you're using. Make sure you have that downloaded so that on the Wednesday call, you're able to see the technology firsthand but also so that you can start to build your own app. The app builder training happening live 4 o'clock on Wednesday. And Josh has been telling us about the rollout of the training. And this is how really how kind of a model of how it's going to work. Whoever's paid and upgraded will be invited to that live call. And I tell you, there's nothing like a live call. The energy and the power of a live call, there's really nothing to substitute for it. It's the next best thing to a face-to-face meeting. Because we're in a digital world and we live on the internet and we have a digital product to sell, we don't have to be face-to-face. We will be in the future. We want to meet all of you face-to-face because that's really where, really gets solidified. But in the meantime, we want to invite everybody to get upgraded, get onto that webinar, get your place get your seat saved on that webinar because you want to be on the live one. And then at 6 o'clock, invite as many people as you can to the live overview webinar, which happens at 6 o'clock. And Jay Josh will be sharing about the power and the technology of BrandOnline365. Those are their call to action this week. I know in the United States, we've got a big celebration coming up. I want to acknowledge all of the men and women who have gone before us in this great country and served at whatever level, because that's really kind of what the 4th of July is all about for us, to remember, how we have this opportunity here in the United States, but the freedom spreads around the globe. The entrepreneur spirit gets to be spread around the globe. We're really, really excited about the Independence Day we're celebrating at the end of this week. But because of that, we're having the webinars on the Wednesday, which is not a typical day for us to do a big webinar day, but Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, this coming Wednesday at 4 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock as well. As we move forward, every single Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the United States, make sure you put that in your calendar, get it out to your teams, because this is where it happens live. This is where the updates happen. We're super excited to be with you on the call. With that, unless there's any last things that either Jay Joshua or Wendy wanted to add in case there's anything we forgot, otherwise we'll wrap it up with that. All right, guys, have a great evening, and we'll see you on the webinars on Wednesday. And for those of you in the United States, happy 4th of July week. And don't forget, we are here every single Monday. Get onto your back office, get the app downloaded so you can see those live notifications coming in. Have a great week, everybody. We will see you again we'll see you again on Wednesday, 4 p.m. and then at 6 p.m. Good night, everybody.